Hi and welcome to the next tutorial in Revit for construction managers. Now, as you can see, I have my GA dressing room in 3D view, and what I'm looking to focus on today is using doors and changing the properties of doors and perhaps moving a door and then tagging doors so that we can create door tags. We then want to focus in on creating a door schedule. So that will be a separate video, so I'll focus in on the first part first and then on a separate video do the schedule. So if I go into my ground floor plan, and you can see here I have a door. So if I click on the door and I want to modify this door in any way, I can do this by using these arrows. So you can see these arrows here. So if I wanted the door to open out this way, I can click this here. And if I wanted the door to be hung on this side, so then I can click on this here. I'll just undo that there again. And then I can just click on there. And it's changing how the door is hung because it won't let it hang over this side. Okay, so I'm going to put it back to the way it was. And the next thing then I want to do is, you can see when you click on that door that the door type is TGAT internal door. So if I wanted to change that door, what I would go to do is I would drop down here and I would see there's a number of doors in place. Now if I had a specific door in mind or a specific door width in mind, I could click on the door, go to edit type, come in here and actually duplicate the door. So it's the same type of door. So this door is a 1067 by 2100. Let's say it's the same type of door, but just has a different width. The way I would go about this is I would click on duplicate. So I duplicate this door and then I would put in my new dimension. So my new dimension door is 1200 by 2100. I click OK, and then I have to go into the actual properties here and change this under rough width to 1200. And if you see down here, it should have changed everywhere. Okay, so it's changed there on the width and on the height. Okay, now if I wanted to put other information in about this door, I could do that. So let's say I said, well, the manufacturer of this door is Munster Joinery. Well, I could go and type that in. At the moment, I don't want to do that because later in the next video, what I'll do is I'll change those in the schedules. Okay, so I click OK. And you can see there that the door is actually bigger now. So the door now is 1200 wide. So when I click on this door now, you can see it's a 1200 by 2100. Now if I click on this one, it's an 880 by 2100. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to say click on a door. So I'm going to click on this door here. And you can see it gives me a dimension from the inside of this wall and then a dimension from the inside of this wall. And this is to my opening. Now, I want to move my door because it's not actually 1524. I've been told by the design team that it's actually 1500. So they've asked that we change it. So I click on 1500. And more likely for a construction manager, what's going to happen is this is what you're going to be doing at the as-built stage. So although it might have been down as 1524, it's actually gone in as 1500. Maybe through agreement, maybe as an error, but it's gone in as 1500 and we need to show that on the as-built drawing. All you have to do, so if I just show you this again, is to click on the door. It shows the dimension. Click on the dimension and change it. So click on there. Okay, one sec. Let me see that there again. So 1500, and I just click outside. So can change dimension segment to this value. Okay, so we'll just try this again. Okay, so that there is locked and that's why it's not allowing me to do it. So you can see here, I'm going to open that, and then when I click on here, this changes to 1500 and this should just automatically change. And you can see there it's changed, and because that was locked, that 106 was in as a locked dimension. So that was obviously a critical nib for the architects, that he didn't want it to go any smaller than that, so he locked that in. So from that point of view, you had to just click in and unlock that dimension. So if you click on here, click on this dimension, well, that's bringing me to my center, and then this brings me, so when I click on that, so when I click on this, then it just changes the position of my dimension. Okay, and if you look at my dimensioning video, it'll go into that in further detail. Okay, so that there is the video on changing your door type and door properties, and also then moving a door. So if you wanted to move a door, you can very, very easily do that. And you need to be aware that if you do that, it will move on your plans and your sections. So you don't need to go into your sections and change it, or onto your elevations. It will automatically change for you within that. Okay, thanks for watching, and keep watching the following videos because they link in with each other.